Alright, guys, we got the Chill Samurai. Maki versus Zenin clan was shockingly character focused, which, I mean, I pretty much agree with. It's actually, it's kind of plot focused and character focused, but in terms of the plot, I feel like it's both. Yeah, it's honestly both.
Maki, since her introduction, has been a very distinct character in the JJK universe. Unlike everyone else who can see cursed spirits just fine, she has to go out of her way to even see them. She doesn't have any cursed energy, so she's always had to work twice as hard as everyone else. What we saw glimpses of that work paying off.
Low key, though, having a heavenly restriction is kind of stronger than just being an average jujutsu sorcerer with cursed energy.
She was never really in the spotlight up until season 3. She was there in Shibuya, sure, but she was pretty over her head, and Nanami took most of the screen time while she was there, before they were both, let's call it, down for the count. But I think that's what
All cause of Jogo, dang it.
what's so inspiring about her character. When watching episode 4, one might think she just suddenly unlocked her ultimate ability and brought us the visual spectacle, but that couldn't be further from the truth. All that blood, sweat, and tears culminated in the moment she wasn't able to save Mai.
Bro, I love how she has the little eye slash like Zoro from One Piece. It looks super cool, man.
Sure, the trauma sped up her growth, but if she hadn't been preparing, she would never have been able to become this. This episode has amazing animation, there's no denying that, but the emotions and lead up to the fight is what really elevated it to become unforgettable. In my first watch through, I honestly didn't like the episode very much. I thought it should have felt more like a tragedy that she was taking.
Yeah, I think a lot of people had this complaint just because of like the music or animation choice. Like it was supposed to feel kind of like more dark and creepy in a way, but it just felt more like solo leveling action packed.
Down her own clan in revenge for Mai. But that wasn't the intent at all. It was meant to be a victory lap for her character progression and arc, while also revenging Mai. It moves at breakneck speed, not to rush to the next plot point, but to give you the hyper-focused feeling of adrenaline that she's feeling in this moment. This episode broke the internet when it first came out, and it deserves it. Even though it killed off my favorite villain of JJK Season 3, Naoya. But it gave Maki not just the spotlight, but for a moment, it gave her the whole stage. And honestly, what more could I have asked for?
Yeah, for sure. Maki is definitely one of the she's a really good, well-written character in Jujutsu Kaisen, to be honest, and she only gets stronger, throughout the manga, but I'm not gonna spoil. But yeah, honestly, Maki's episode was probably maybe third best after Yuji versus Higuruma and Sendai Colony. But yeah, it was honestly, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It was almost peak.